Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Soldier of Fortune. Welcoming to another episode of HOI4 Germany, what started out as our comprehensive guide and has now led to the capitulation of France. Last episode establishing Vichy France, and right now we are fooling around in Africa, and we have sent the, count them, 1, 2, 3 Panzer divisions with Sepp Dietrich. And we are going to send them into battle, trying to clear out the British around Oran. So I'll put an order around that, and I will let them redeploy. Also, while we're doing this, some guys who still need some support equipment. How are we doing on support equipment? We'll catch up in about 12 days, so that's fine. I'm going to let them catch up on that, and then I'm going to queue up another tank army. So first, deploy these guys to guard the ports. Actually, I've been deploying them in 2 sessions, so maybe just do one. 36 divisions to garrison these ports. They should be enough, and if not, we'll see. Maybe we borrow from whatever else we have left. Just out of curiosity, did everyone get to Kurt's army? Yes, it appears that they have. Not only that, but they've also managed to break through in the west and cross over into Palestine, which means we currently control the Suez Canal, or the Italians do. So that's something that happened in the meantime that I didn't notice. Let me just take a look here at some of our interventions, and I think we can move our boys back over the Mediterranean Sea, the central Mediterranean. Yeah. So let's just speed it up a bit. Okay, what's going on here? We don't have tactical bombers. Yeah, I know that's not the plan. We can change some stuff. Let me think for a second. Do we need to swap out some research? No, not really. Do we need more manpower? Not yet. We will, though, in the future. So let's add the attrition guy, the Werner von Fritsch. Okay. It's nice that we spend time fighting these, what are they, Canadian divisions? Yeah. While the French just decide to bypass everything and go around. Okay, where is he? Dietrich. And we have divisions. Good, 32 divisions. I'm going to put them in an army. I'm going to assign them to our other infantry commander, which is this guy. And I'm going to give them the order to garrison the ports in the outer region. Just bloody, you better garrison all of them. And I will include, no, this should technically be all the ports. So just park your asses on the ports. And only 16 divisions are needed, so that's fine with me. And I'm also going to put him under a field marshal. Same with our other garrison guy, and I'm going to put them under Karl Egelsier, just for the extra entrenchment. Technically I could put them under Rundstedt, but Egelsier also has some extra defense, so We'll do that. He's not important anyway. And I will move everything to a new theater called Garrisons. Garrisons. Okay, good. Is there anything though? Do we want to change our infantry division for the garrison templates? No, I think this is good. We can use both divisions for both types for that. As you can see, they're still waiting for some support equipment to be produced. That's fine. We're still killing some convoys here or losing planes, depending on the encounter. Okay, back here, I will do staff office plan so that they receive max planning bonus, and then I'm going to execute. Okay, we have these unassigned divisions. They can go in this garrison order. I'm going to use a different army symbol for garrison and another one for the horses. I will use these horses for the horses. Okay, now I know that's a different army, but yeah. There we go. And actually, why don't you just go directly here? Huh? And stop bothering me. Okay, we have max planning bonus. I believe it is time. Let's cut it back down to speed 3. And you start, and you also start. Hopefully the panzers engage first. No, they did not. Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to hold all the infantry. I'm going to stop him again. And I'm going to hold all the panzers as well, so that they all engage again at the same time. And once they have engaged, I will support with the rest of the infantry. They are encircled, which means they get an attack and defense 30% penalty. Some of these are exiled veterans, which means that they will get 10% more attack and 10% defense. And it looks like the British have found a way to pierce our tanks. There is one division that can penetrate. Although, it's probably not our tanks, because our tanks... Oh no. There should have been a different symbol here if we have someone who can pierce us. But if we keep on attacking them, eventually we should push them out. That'd be kind of weird to lose this battle, but we might. Who knows? Just taking a look here, we are getting pushed back. For some reason we only have 3 divisions assigned to this offensive order, while we have 5 divisions assigned to the front line, and for some reason I only see 4 divisions over here. I wonder what the reason for that is, but well, whatever it is, you're going to pull back and we are going to fucking stop this order. Okay, over here, what do we have? We have 3 divisions. I am going to leave the Italians in charge here, famous last words, and I'm just going to use these divisions to create a fallback line over here between Port Said and Cairo. Down here, we wanted to build a front line over here in Aswan. So I will select all of the divisions who are here. I will have them get this order, and I will actually I think I should let them plan a bit, so if the Italians want to do something in the meantime, they can do something. And this battle is not doing so it's actually not doing so great. I'm wondering whether or not we should give him some more tanks. Yeah. They are assaulting with infantry. I'm betting we're losing a lot of guys here.
Ihre Befehle?
I think the problem is... Oh, hang on. They're starting to get out of the pocket. I think I know what the problem is. I'm going to stop this order. Come on now. Oh, great. We're in the wrong arm. I'm going to... I'll select these guys. I'm going to stop their order. And I'm also going to stop our guys' order and have them pull to the side and attack from one side. Come on now. There we go. Our guys are going to push from the side. And even though it might appear that either we're killing the British or they're running away, it's highly unlikely that we are killing them. I think it's more likely that they are running away. So I'm going to do this, I think. Let me see if there's anything that's more interesting to do. Perhaps befriend Japan. That might be a good idea. We get another general. Yeah, let's do that first. We have an empty slot, which will give us some very good ahead of time advanced rubber processing. But I think we have enough rubber. We actually have rubber to spare. So maybe I'm not going to use that, but rather I'm going to try and use it on the oil that we have. So rather than doing that, I'll just use this. I'll improve the production efficiency cap. Since we're here, let me take a look. I know we had a problem with the airplanes. It's getting there. I think we're fine. I will put 5 more here and delete this production line, or maybe put it down to 1 and move it on the bottom. We do not care about this. Okay, so, and screw it, since we're here. I don't know. Should we give him 10 more? Maybe not. All of the light SP has been built, so I'll just let them build what they're doing now. Should we build mechanized? Well, there's definitely no point in building mechanized 1. But since we are struggling a bit with support equipment, which is the last thing that's still behind, I'll just chuck 5 more factories here on support equipment. I mean, we can absolutely afford it, and we have the resources and the free factories. In fact, you know what? No. I'll put... No, I can't do that, because that's going to give me a tungsten deficit. I thought I could do more artillery, but I guess no. So let me just throw everything into guns. The sooner we upgrade our guns, the better. Do we have open Oh? Yeah, I'll just throw everything into guns. Alright. So
Los, los!
my tanks are currently supporting an attack. And they're finally deorging the British.
Suchen Deckung. Halt!
And I guess that was that. So I will select these 6 divisions. And luckily, yes, they all have redeployed over here. I'm going to move. How's the supply in this area? It's absolutely awful, but it's pretty much the same for them. Let's let it run a bit fast. So question is, should I let them? So let me first see how much supply we take in the area. Okay.
Ihre Befehle.
Now we have a sandstorm on top of it. Problem is we have mountains, and then we have to cross over a river. So I would absolutely have them go. What do I have again? 11 divisions and only 9 are assigned to the offensive order. So rather than have my tanks basically waste themselves here, how much supply do you take anyway? Take 135. So 3 tanks would be a little bit above. Would be a little bit above 3, and we have 6 supply here. Screw it, let's move the tanks down here. No, and like so. Italy lays claim to Greek territory. Japan proposes a tripartite pact, which is good because we want to. Okay. And Italy has declared war on Greece. Do I care about that? I will. I will in a minute. As soon as Italy pushes Greece out of the as soon as Greece pushes Italy out of Albania. So I will move. What's my biggest defense guy? It would be List. He actually managed to level up. The problem is he didn't get infantry leader yet.
Befehle.
Lashkovitz isn't that great. Well, Kesselring would be a good infantry leader. I'll move List in the area. And I will put him actually over here. Just so that he can get more experience. And I'll also move Rommel's divisions to, let's say, Podgorica. And we'll keep an eye on that situation. So while our guys are here, I'm going to pull back and sort of like expose the front and use Dietrich's guys to first push in here, and then we'll see what we can do. Staff office plan, absolutely. Come on, get out of here before you ruin the supply. Okay. Okay, we are fully planned, fully stocked. Hit them. How is the supply? It's still shitty. I'm hoping the Italians aren't coming after me. So what do I want to do? What are these guys running? They're running into the mountains. We don't care about the mountains, but we do need to bypass the mountains somehow. Okay,
Zuhören.
use these guys to attack here, use these guys to attack here. We're gonna do this old school style. We're done with the civilian factories. By the way, do we need one military or am I insane? We actually need 4 military factories. So I'll just build those for a change. And let me just throw them around all over the place. I'll put one here, I'll put one here, put one here, I'll put one here. 4 military factories coming up. Okay. I think with our guys, Greece won't be able to push us. So, are list guys moving? Yes, please, all of you, strategically redeploy. Thank you. Now, from Rommel's division, I'm going to pick out some guys who are not properly trained.
Achtung.
I'm going to put them in a different army, give them a training order, and we'll try to not forget about them. Okay, so speed down to level 3. Let's do this. Okay, we have our guys 3. What we want to do out of them is I will keep one guy here and I will move the other guys trying to get through here over the river. Now hopefully, no, that's maybe not a good idea, but well, we'll see, we'll try it. Yeah. I'm going to also,
Achtung.
you stay here and then control. I'm also going to remove the front lines here.
Bereit.
You stay here. Feel free to support this attack. Thank you.
Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle.
You keep pushing. I want to get our guys into Casablanca. By doing that, we will remove
Achtung.
all of the actual
Ihre Befehle.
you keep pushing. We have to take Casablanca. No matter what we do, we need to take Casablanca. Improved oil processing. I said we're going to do this. Shit.
Bereit.
Go in. Try to. Okay, stop attacking. Just how bad out of supply are we down here? We're not that out of supply. Well, I think we've tried our maneuver and it just didn't work, and we're probably going to have to pull out.
Ihre Befehle.
Oh shit. This guy's moving in.
Achtung.
Please tell me we're going to get there ahead of him. 6 hours. 1 day and some extra time. Okay, good. Then I think we're also going to. Come
Ziehen
on.
uns zurück.
We're also going to retreat in order to reinforce. There we go. One tank go here. And this order needs to basically these 11 divisions. I want them to take this area first and pull back from what the hell? Okay, like that. Now,
Befehle.
these guys actually could be here with a spearhead order to Casablanca. Maybe we get lucky. I don't know. We'll see. We can modify government again. Let's get a chief of the Air Force. Let's get the ground support guy. Is this still? No, it is not. And that explains why we were struggling so much. So everyone that was here, hop on over and redeploy. Okay, in the meantime, we've got some more convoy. And we have these guys who are flying out of this airport. I think we can easily relocate them into Calabria. There we go, just to liberate this airport just a little bit. Are list men coming in? Yes, they are coming in. First things first, please take this province. I don't want to hear about it. It just looks awful. There's just one guy defending it too, so. By the way, this game is turning more and more historical. Okay. Is this tank coming in? Yes, they are. Fine. Hold that province too, I suppose. We do have a salient here that's pretty dangerous. What happens if we try and attack this position? Okay, okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. We're doing good. Do a support attack too. Hopefully we can do enough damage to them. Although I don't think we're gonna win it, but we can certainly try. It's going back and forth, and now we have the advantage. 3 civilian factories. I don't know what to build at this point. Yeah, let's boost up the anti-air in this area, just to defend against them. Come on. Oh yeah, and also, since we're going to be fighting down in Greece, let's find a way to bring full supply into this area. So, like that. Okay, now coming back to this battle. Good, we have a new ace. I think we might take it. I think we might take it. Yep, we did. There we go. We've taken it. One guy can hold. Actually. Okay, so now this corner is no longer exposed. Well, actually it is just as exposed as before into cutting us off. Just how bad is the supply in here? Ooh, we are way oversupplied. Frankly, there's nothing really that we can do, except I'm going to give the panzers to I don't have a choice, really. Let me think for a second. Our guy has 4 logistics, and these guys are attacking, but there's no way in hell we can break them up. So maybe just use the same tactic to try and push them back another tile. Although I don't think we're going to be as successful here. Nope. We just don't have the supply. to do this to do these attacks. They're just the supply over here is just bad. I don't know what to do. Okay, we've done advanced processing. We can do the next research, or how about some air doctrines? How about some air doctrines? We haven't done those in a while. Alright, so I don't know. Basically, I can't throw more troops in here because the supply is bad. I can't reduce the supply.
Right.
So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the tanks out of there, take the yeah, and just create a fallback line. There's nothing I can do. So first,
Alright.
let's get the tanks out. Delete all orders. Move down here to the Suez. How the hell? How's supply down here? There's enough supply for us down here. Okay. So let's go here and then do a spearhead order all the way down here. Okay, and now they should leave, and they're off. As soon as the tanks are out of there, I am withdrawing. We have done befriend Japan. It's 1940. Air innovations are going to give us some air experience and some bonus to battlefield support doctrine. I like that. We're going for it. Okay, as soon as the tanks are out, I can actually speed the game up to speed 4 at least. As soon as the tanks are out,
Ziel anvisiert.
I am selecting all of these units and I am assigning them to a fallback order in these tiles right here. Everyone go here. And I'm deleting this order. So we just have decided,
Los, los, los!
first you hold, you fucking hold.
Weiter, weiter! Ausrücken!
Let's please make sure we do not have oh, people, get the hell out of here. And said Dietrich is ill, that's fine. Okay, now everyone out. Okay, now if the Italians and the Vichy French can do something about that, good luck to them. King Carol has abdicated. We get 1 research bonus for mountain infantry, and we get some naval research bonus. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
Befehle!
How long is this guy sick? 23 days. Do we have another Panzer guy? Let me see. With good logistics. No, not really. There's no one other than Guderian. There's Kuchler who has some good logistics, but I'm thinking about using him for infantry. So screw it. I'll just put Guderian in charge. Staff office plan. Actually, we had that staff office plan already, so we're fully planned. So I'll just execute the order as soon as they are. Now from here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 divisions. Can go back to Rommel's army. The rest can still train. And my plan was to train another Panzer army, so 13 of these guys deploy in Prague. and 13 of these guys. No, actually just 11 of them. Also deploy in Prague, or around, in and around Prague. Okay, good. That's the second Panzer Army Corps that we are going to use. So,
Bereit.
is Guderian ready? Yes, he is. We've got the new tactics. And we'll go for the next one, since we still have a bonus on it. Execute. How bad is it? They can pierce us. They can definitely pierce us. I wonder why that is. But we're still winning the fight, so it's not... Let's not nitpick. How many Panzers do we have? We have a lot of them. But I think part of the reason why they can pierce us is if I look at these guys, they have the new ones, so we can just be pierced at 33. We need to improve our armor somehow. Okay. Are we researching the next Panzer? Yes, we are. The Panther in 1943 model. Okay. And what seems to be the problem here, Sport? Unit's organization is too low. Okay, we're getting recovery. Yes, let's do construction so that we can do the next level of extraction.
Bereit.
Is he like not getting any skills for these battles? They're just not enough, but probably not enough for him. There we go. Pull back in. Also, we are pushing in the worst position possible, so let's not do that. Well, we are going to break them here, so let's do that. Let's wait for our infantry to advance, and then let's try and actually do something sort of smart, and that is a little bit of an encirclement or something. So I'm going to delete this order, and instead I want you guys to punch in here, punch in here, and then punch over here. Okay, that's the plan. Everyone gather up. We have full planning bonus. Let's go. Although I don't think we will still be able to encircle anyone, but hey, it's worth a shot. We can change something. We don't really need to change anything. Oh, we can even go to total mobilization. This gives us even more factories and more production bonuses, but we don't need to. We managed to overrun some people. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. We're going to keep trying this. Maybe we do have a chance of encircling some Brits. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. You can beat them there. Yes. And we have...
Ausrücken.
How many divisions are in here? 2 divisions. Completely encircled. Good. Okay. And now... we take the tanks. We delete all their orders. We put them just here. and we have them go down here. That's all we do.
Ihre Befehle.
Please go down there and hold that line.
Angetreten.
We have done the next air innovations. This is going to give us the spirit that will give us more. Okay, and next let's do integrate war economies. We can modify government, but we have no need to do that right now.
Angetreten.
How are we doing with the planning bonus? It's good enough. Organization, good enough. Please push these Brits out of here. The Italians are, however, sadly being pushed out of Ethiopia, so we're going to have to give up on the rest of Africa because I'm not getting dragged into that kind of war. Some more bonuses to artillery. There's nothing here in 41. What about tanks? But there's nothing available for tanks. This one's still too far away. There's the 1940 atomic research. There's some. There's that. I think it's a 4%. Yeah, it's another 4% research speed bonus that I somehow missed. That was a big mistake. That was a slip up on my part. I should have always. I should have taken that whenever it became available. Okay, come on. Are we pushing in?
Angetreten.
Yes, we are. Okay, good. That's it. We're done with the tanks here. We have 10 divisions
Bereit zum
here
Ausrücken.
who will lose their fallback line and will lose their front line and be assigned here. The Italians may want to push this further, but I am very happy with what we have here. So we've managed to get back all of Syria, and that means that these 3 divisions I can delete their order and just why not assign them down here as well. Okay, we're kind of done with student, and we're kind of done with these guys too. So I'm going to ship them again to Bizerte.
Ausrücken.
Oh, that's one of them is still in combat apparently. Okay, I'll allow this fight to finish, and obviously for the other people to reinforce. Greece has capitulated. Well done, Italy. You've managed to capitulate Greece all on your own. That's amazing. But what is this? What is this? What the hell is this frontline disappearing bullshit? Please go in, take Greece as fast as possible. Maybe even use these guys. I don't know about that.
Ihre Befehle.
Just not take these two into consideration. I don't really know. This could be a mistake. I'm gonna have to babysit this. Just fucking take over Greece, please. There we go. Go. In the meantime, these guys are getting. Did they finish combat? I don't remember. Yes, they did. Good, which means that I can move them to. Well, I will remove all of their orders and move them here to Bizerte. Okay, now we have some time. Let's take a look at the cleanup operation, cleanup of Greece. Or actually, it is. All of us belongs to us. Oh, it's just that. It's just that fucking Vichy France has the same color. Okay. Then problem averted. Problem averted. We don't need to go in there. We're fine. We're fine. Go chill in Graz. Okay, so right now we kind of have control over the Mediterranean. There's Gibraltar, and there's this area here where we're literally at a standstill. We can't push because there's no supply, and we can't get more supply in here because the bloody French don't have enough. Okay, where's the center of this air zone? It's probably around here somewhere. So go back to Tripoli, and you 340 guys go back to Rommel's army. There we go. So we can't push because there's not enough supply, and we can't build up the supply because basically, well, actually, so we can hold our own right here. Problem is, we just can't push this area because this area is very, very, very shitty for supply. So well, we're pretty much stuck over here. So it's a standstill. It's a standoff. I'll just leave my guys there to guard this area. I could technically give them a different general than student, and I can probably use student in a different capacity. Even though he really leveled up his supply, but he also had leveled up his planning. He's got some good infantry traits. Do we have? Let's see. Do we have a decent guy to replace him with? Decent in terms of defense. Well, all of these guys are an improvement over him, but and then we go down to Kukler. Alexander von Falkenhausen. Whoa. Because we just got him back. Yeah, why not? I'll assign von Falkenhausen here, and I will reassign a student instead of Kesselung. Where's student? Where's that? It's gonna take him a while to get to the army, but there's no rush. We're not in any hurry. How's the area looking? Yeah, we're kind of done building that. Let's boost the air bases, and please tell me we're doing integrated war economies. Okay, good. So hopefully both Hungary and Romania will accept to be our puppets, which means we'll be able to build in them. It is 1941. There's literally nothing we can do here except get our tanks back out of Africa. And since we have we don't need to move them so far, just go to Tobruk, and from Tobruk you can redeploy to Kalamata. I think that is a safer route. Let's see. If we do this, there is no risk of interception. That is awesome. So just cross over from Libya to Greece like they do nowadays, and once you're done, go to Graz with the rest of the people, and I can just move them back to Rommel's army. There we go. These guys, they're also trained. They can also go to Rommel's army, and yes, I want to do that, and go to Graz. And there we go, we're done. Von Falkenhausen has taken over command here. If yes, and now the Italians have begun attacking into, just going to die in the Brits. That's a shame. Okay. How are we doing on naval bombers? We're still upgrading the old naval bombers. Technically, we need a shit ton of naval bombers to win this game. So why not? Let's throw 10 more factories in here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, why not? 8, 9, 10. There we go, 10 factories, all for naval bombers. Are we done here? Yes, we're done. Now there's nothing left to do but produce units, train units, and get the... I'm going to be ambitious here, and I am going to produce more units for the Western Front. So 2 more Panzer armies for the Western Front. Over here, we've
Angetreten.
got nothing better to do than to garrison the Western Front. But does he have? Yes, he does have. But I want him to learn. I want him to learn infantry leader, and he is almost there. So as soon as the fights will begin on the Western Front, we'll be fine. Do I want ace generation or do I want air superiority efficiency? I am going to go for efficiency, and I'm also going to spend. Wait. Is there something important that we need to take in April 41? First of all, we could take this, but we're not doing any fighting. So yeah, nah, screw it. We'll take this and we'll go back to doctrines when we get the chance later on. If we are to go up to service by requirement, we're starting to get some penalties, so I would rather not do that as for as long as possible. What happened? Is this what happened? Probably. Okay. Who's in the Axis? Who isn't in the Axis? Bulgaria is not in the Axis. Do we want to justify on Bulgaria to take them over? Or do we want to just... Why won't you come to our faction? Because they're non-aligned. What if we were to boost them? Let's boost them, fascist. I mean, we've got plenty of political power, we've got nothing to do with it. Take a look at the decisions available. Integrate the war economies, that's good. This gives us some decisions to get some puppets in here. I'm thinking about it. Air innovations, yes, that's a good idea. Let's do that. It's a little late, but let's do that. We don't need to do this. Emergency factory conversion, we don't need to do that. War bonds, we don't really need to do that. Improved worker conditions, we might actually take that decision, but let me think for a second. We've got some oil fields that we can develop once we get the appropriate excavation techs. Dismantle the Maginot, just for the fun of it, no. Proclaim Greater German Reich, no. Execute Case Anton. What do we need to do? I don't know what we need to do for that. Paramilitary training. Well, we don't need to bother with that either. So, just keep going. Legionary Romania says yes, and now they're a puppet. Hungary says yes, and now they are a puppet. Good. Good. Oh, what kind of puppet are they? It's a satellite. Come on. and I can't build in them. Fucking great. Manage subjects, Legionary Romania and Hungary. So we need to... Where does it hurt? Low supplies. Where? Here. Why? Why are we in low supplies here? Because the fucking Italians have brought in their entire fucking army or something. Great. Okay, well,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
that's great. I'll just take some of these guys and assign them to another fallback line here. There you go. This should clear up the supply issues. Well, actually, I would have to
Achtung!
assign them even further back. Where's the supply area? Over here. So I'd have to draw this fallback line like this. Well, okay, fine. You got yourself a vacation in northern Egypt. Okay, what else? Sinking some convoys, trying to starve Malta. Okay, we need to reduce. We need to reduce the autonomy of these guys. So how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by doing some kind of land lease. What's useless? These guys. So we need to give them 400. So how many do we have? We have 40,000 of them in storage. Of all guns, 40,000. Let's see. How much is that worth? Only 200. Once. Okay. And what else can we send them? What about some AA? How much AA do we have? 2,500. Let's see. Can we send them all of the AA that we have? That's going to be good for another 100. The equipment that doesn't belong to us isn't going to change their autonomy in any way, shape, or form. So we'll just keep that for us to use in case we need it. We do have a lot of trucks. Sadly, these tanks are unconvertible to anything. What about planes? We do have some planes. Can't send them convoys, so we just need to get another 100. Just need to get them down by another 100. Oh, fuck it, let's see. What does 1000 artillery do? Not even close. Not even close. Okay. Fine. 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 Then I'll send them trucks. How about 1,000 trucks? What does that do? Okay, so 4,000 trucks. How many trucks do we have? I think we have plenty of trucks, so sending them 4,000 trucks should be enough to integrate them, but how am I going to integrate Romania afterwards? Because by far it's Romania who I'm actually interested in building in, so I can live with shitty supply over here in this region. Even though it's 133, so that's kind of fine. Over here it's only 74, but it's a small part of the front. But I intend to push out of this region, so I need to build a lot into Romania. So yeah, so let's do it with Romania. So Start lend lease. We are going to send all 40,000. Wait, what the hell? Oh, this has to be a bug. I think I just found a bug. Wait, what the hell's going on? And now it's just 100. Now it's 0 again. Yeah, so whatever we were doing, that was a bug. So, was it 4,000 or 40,000? I assume it was 40,000. We did have 40,000, right? Once. Okay. Then we were sending them 1,000 AA. No, we were sending them 2,500 AA. Okay. And we were sending them some trucks. How many trucks? Was it 4,000? I think it was 4,000 trucks. So we sending them 40,000 guns. Okay, and what if we are to send them some of these shitty Renaults? 200 of these. Is that going to push? No, of course not. Of course not. Why would it do anything? Okay, fine. I'll send them 100 convoys once. That should. Actually, I'll send them 10 convoys. That should put them over the limit. There you go. Okay, once. Send. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to be able to build inside of them in order to move all of my, in order to get this area of the front very well supplied. Because I am going to push down from Lubin and up from here and try to execute an encirclement in this area. The enemy has air superiority over the Benelux region, and fair enough, they do. How many planes do they have? They have 300 enemy fighters and 300 active enemy bombers. Yes, I think it's about time we were to put some planes up here. So Benelux region, the center is about here, so let's do this. How many fighters do we have? We have a shit ton of fighters, so let's go quick 400. Oops. A quick 400. Air superiority and interception. Actually, just interception should be enough. No, air superiority too. And once they get deployed, I'm going to split them in half and then move another 200 over West Germany, just to make sure that everything is nice and green up here. Okay, good. Our fuel has been dropping dramatically. We only have fuel for 183 days based on our current consumption, so we're going to have to do something pretty soon about that. Let's get the excavation tech. Probably try to build some more refineries. We get, how much fuel gain do we have with one refinery? We have 129.6 fuel daily. How much do we need? Well, we're gaining fuel. We're not losing fuel. I misinterpreted this. We'll be at full stockpile in 183 days, so we don't need to worry about fuel. I'm an idiot. Alright. We have new unassigned divisions. Infantry divisions. Good, good, good. Why don't you train? This will be Rommel's new army. Why don't you train and everyone go to this army, please? No, not here. I have to push it here, I think. Yeah? Huh? Maybe? Yeah? Come on. Just... Oh, I think it needs a garrison order, and I think it needs a garrison order in order to function. So, you just garrison this area. I only care about the city. So, yeah. Okay. And now, since it has an order, it will come out. They will come out directly into. Come on. Okay, there we go. I have finally done it. What do we need? We need a boatload of guns, trucks, and support equipment. Oh god, that was a big own goal. No, we have the trucks, and I believe we had the guns too, don't we? Yeah. We're good. We're good. You boys, go train. There we go. So, what about these guys? Do they have everything they need to train? Yes, they do. They just took longer, but that's okay. We have the next artillery and we have the next tank. Should we start researching the next one? Is there any type of armor left? No, there isn't. So this is our biggest, baddest tank there is. Okay, good. We're going to have to improve the... So it's 1941. Technically, we could research the Tiger and get some heavy tanks into our infantry divisions, but I think we've got enough. Should we start caring about? Yes, let's do. Oh, I think we were good here. So let's start finally caring about naval production, and we're going to focus mostly on submarines. I'm going to research the new submarine, and I think I'm also going to assign our raiding fleet designer, and I will also want to research the snorkel and the better torpedoes. We're a bit behind schedule with these submarines, but we can finally afford to get them out. Here we go. We can lower the autonomy of legionary Romania. Is the Lend-Lease finished though? That's what I want to know. Yes, it is finished. Okay, good. The way to you lower the autonomy is through here. So basically what I've done, let me explain. I've Lend-Lease some equipment, and because they received some equipment, they've lost autonomy here. So now, for 50 political power, which I have, I will turn them into a Reichsprotectorate. Why is this important? This is important because now I am allowed to build in their country. And what I want to do to their country is max out the infrastructure. All of the infrastructure that's coming in, as well as everything that they have here. There we go. Okay. These are some repairs that we don't really care about. And the thing is that by building inside of their country, it will lower their infrastructure even further. Also, what I can do to a puppet is request all of their divisions, request forces, and basically take all of their divisions and get them out of the way just to make sure they're not eating any supply. I will have to use my own field commanders for that, but I think that's okay. Alright, let's put our guys with a nice field marshal order that points to Russia. I think after doing air innovations and well, we're probably going to go for strategic air effort and long range escorts. That's one idea. but I don't think we need to bother with that. What about tactical effort? What does this do? Gives us 1 boost for tactical bombers and close air support models. And then we can go down to naval air effort, which gives us 2 100% boosts for naval bombers, which we already have kind of used. So we could do alliance with Spain if we go down the Second Vienna Award and so on. I think that's actually the path that we're going to take. But I'm going to stop the episode here. I'm going to stop the recording here, and we'll come back in the next episode when we will finally declare war on the USSR. Now, we are a bit behind on this war. Technically, we could just rush it by doing the Anti-Comintern Pact and then war with the USSR, rather than go through the awards. I think we might do that next time instead. We'll see. We'll decide based on how prepared we are and everything else. We also probably are going to need to garrison these ports. Once we go to war with the USSR, it will be a separate war. I'm thinking whether it might be an idea to just fight it from our side, just because, well, Italy and Vichy France might be tempted to come into that war themselves. So just by looking, what do we have? We have, oh, and also, we need to declare these wars. Otherwise, we're going to lose national unity. Well, actually, I don't think we're losing national unity, but we're probably going to lose some stability, either that or war support, one or the other. It was national unity in the olden days. So, yeah, there's that. You have anything that's worth my time? You have some tungsten. A bit of aluminium. What about Luxembourg? Well, Luxembourg should be a quick. Luxembourg should be a quick job. Let's actually do the Luxembourg War right now. Hello, Rommel. Just the tanks, please. I don't need anything else. Just the tanks. Go in here. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and we're going to finish the war with Luxembourg. Now, we have 3 military factories. Why? Because our puppet Romania is giving us some military factories, but through their new status, through their new types of puppets. So the first thing we're going to do, actually, we're going to increase the armor on this bloody tank to a point where okay, can we give it some more reliability? Yes, we can. Can we give it some more reliability? Yes, we absolutely can. So at 96 reliability, I'm pretty satisfied with this idea. What about more reliability? So these tanks will never break. I like this. And we have maximum armor on them, which is 112.5. It will cost us pretty much all of our army experience, but I think that's a good trade. I'll take it. Okay. So please build me the new Panthers. We are going to need an insane amount of tungsten because everything is doubled up, I think. So let's just swap them out. Huh? No. No. Oh, thank God. It cost the same as before. Woohoo. That was lucky. Alright, then just build me more guns in order to upgrade. And yeah, I suppose the rest of these factories are going to go somewhere. I'll just put another 5 on the fighters. Alright, so I was saying, the war with Luxembourg. Our guys are almost all around us. I'll give him the max planning. I will why are you showing me Greece? We're already at war with Greece. I know we have an available war goal, but we're already at war with them. So declare war against Luxembourg. Come on now, use tanks. Attack into it. It should be pretty fast. Boom, we've capitulated them. Okay, now the question is, do we want a war with Norway, yes or no? Because in order to get to Norway, it would be much simpler to go for Sweden. However, if we want to go for Sweden, we will have to think about the idea that we won't be able to capitulate them. Otherwise, what we could do is just declare on Norway and not care about it, and just use these guys to garrison the rest of our coastline. And let's see if we can afford to do that. Come on, take Mammal too. So that's 27 divisions. Okay, I think that's fine. We're missing someone here, but in Amiens, but there's no actual port here. But it's fine. We'll add it to the list. Okay, so then if we garrison the entire coastline, I believe we can just declare on Norway and not think about it. Okay, good. Just to make sure we're not going to lose anything. So, as I've said about 10 minutes ago, I'm going to stop the recording here. I'm going to say thanks very much for watching, and hopefully next episode we're going to declare a war on the Soviet Union. So, like the video if you like what you see, subscribe if you want to be notified of when the new videos come up on this channel, and I'm going to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.